Okay, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. Evening, Todd. This, of course, is Tony. So this is on one of my lists to play. I've read the rules through a couple times. I just don't have the table space right now. So I thought, hey, why not give it a shot and let's learn it. Hey, Hex. Thanks for the message last night, Hex. I appreciate that. Made me feel good. But I thought I would do VCS Salerno or Salerno VCS, the Allied 1943 Allied invasion of Italy. So I thought I would muster through this and struggle through this, kind of online and everything. Hey, Charles. So we'll see how it goes. The rules seemed pretty self-explanatory, but guys, you know how it goes, guys. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. So how about we go ahead and get started? So all I am doing is the invasion tutorial scenario, which is scenario 4. So it's strictly the invasion scenario. It goes through turn 1A, 1B, 2, 3, and 4. And the write-up on that one is not much. So this is scenario 4 game turn length. Players begin on game turn 1A and total victory points after the German turn 4 is complete. Special stage E, using half-turn sequence play is in effect, as well as the campaign rules that govern the first 4 turns of play. Mandatory tax 30.11 is in effect, but not 30.12. We'll figure that out, I guess, as we go through it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. My monitor, that's the way my monitor is. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, this is yelling at me about the video. So the order of appearance is unchanged except for 2, the 15th Panzer, 1529th PG, and the 129th, 29th Recon appear in transit check on number 6, and German Dame 2. So we'll get to that. I doubt we get that far tonight. So what we got to do first of all is we've got to do some landings here. And so we are going to take and we're going to do some landings. So we have the Americans here. We have the Commonwealth here. And we're going to do wave 1. So we're just going to do wave 1 today. And so I am going to get to that. There we go. Okay. On game. Okay, so invasion turns games only. Advanced game turn marker to 1B. Okay, so first game tools. They're in the invasion scenario or campaign rule is subject to no special rules. There's no bookkeeping, supply, or reserve, but there is a weather. So let's see. Where's my charts? These got to be looks like charts. Yep. So back of the card. So we have weather. We have good, severe mistral, light mistral, rain, and storm. So as we're looking at this, I need to roll. Oh, it's down here. So I need to roll 2d6, and we'll figure this out. This matters because when I land, I have to roll for disruption. So let's go ahead and roll 2d6 and find out what type of weather we have. 7. So we have severe mistral. So what this does is on the amphibious landing, I have to roll, and I think it gives me, let's see here. So when I'm rolling for the amphibious landing, a 7 or more, but it does something. And I have to find that. Where? Okay. Okay. I love this. Of course, this has to happen this way. Okay. That's weather. Oh, here we go. So if it's severe mistral on the western coast, it is a +3. We're not on the western coast. We're on the eastern coast. I think. No, we are on the western coast. Yep. I got my west and east all mixed up. Looking right here, they do have the compass rose right here. So it works out. So I have to roll +3. So if I get a 7 or more, my units are disrupted as I'm going across. So let's go ahead and let's zoom in on the American section here. We're going to zoom in and really focus on the American section here. So we have the first 141st and the second 141st. So we'll start with the second and we'll just go up along the lines. So we're going to go ahead and roll and see what happens. You know what? It's things yelling at me. So let's do something real quick here. Let's change this to what it wants me to change it to, which is this one right here, which will give me a little bit more of a wide screen. Keep changes. And then we'll do it this way. It kind of makes it all a little funky here. But it's like screaming at me to do it this way. Okay. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll. We need to roll 2d6 for the second 141st. So let's go ahead and roll that. So that is a 5. +3 is an 8. So this one is now disrupted. And that's as far as it can go. Oh, I forgot. They go there. And then I roll. Is that another 5? Did I get another 5? Yep, I sure did. 5 + 3 is 8. It moves on, but it is also disrupted. Place marker, disrupted. Okay, let's do this 3, 142nd. 10, that is definitely disrupted. And then moving up the next one, which is 1, 142nd. We are rolling. 12, that is definitely disrupted. That is not good. This weather is just really not helping me. And we'll get into this, what we have here in a minute. This is really going to be frustrating here. So let's go ahead and move on to the Commonwealth here. So we'll start with the 9th RF, 167th. Again, it's still a +3. So 8. So that is disrupted. That's just a shifty. I just need to do it that way. This one, which is on the Roger. Roger. An 8. It's disrupted as well. Oh, let's go for the 2/5. Queensland. I bet these are Aussies. Hey, John Haley. How's it going? Good morning. Speaking of those Brits. Well, these are Aussies. I bet this is the Aussies. Okay, anyways. 7 + 3. That's disrupt. This is not going to be good. That weather is just really, really bad. It's not good at all. Okay, so we're going to move here. Got to roll. 7 +... Yeah, it's going to be disrupted, so that's a 10. Oh, man, this is just horrible. 7. Oh, my God. Seriously, I'm not going to get one roll out of this, which is not good. We'll do this one. 2 + 3 is 5. This one is not disrupted. Hey, I got 1. If it's not disrupted, I can move there, and I can move up 1. Yay. Makes me smile. Anyways. Okay. Let's see here. So let's go to Laycock. Again, we are going to do this. 6 + 3, that's a 9, so he's disrupted. Oh, I just deleted it. Let me undo that. It's shifty. Disrupted. And then let's take a look at Darby. I have my guinea pig's named Darby, so I think that's kind of funny. Okay, 8. Yeah, that's going to happen. And we go. Okay, so yay. First segment is done. for the... oh, man. Okay. Amphibious. The ally player may transfer depots. Don't have any tactical movement. I cannot move because that's the way it works. Movements allowance. Oh, once I get on. Supply reserve or engineering phase. Movement allowance of all units are halved during each movement phase, rounded down fractions. Allied units may not use strategic movement. Okay. So now I got to look up disrupted units real quick. I didn't realize I was going to have this many disrupted units. Oh. And of course, this does not have a very good issue on this. Breakthroughs, retreat, combat resolution. Stacking. Reserves. Nope. Okay, so it might be in the actual scenario here. Okay. Going through. I know this is dead air. This is really good. Hey, OG. Hey, Doug. Douglas, how's it going? Just starting to... I'm learning through this game. I've read through the rules a couple times, and I thought it would be fun to embarrass myself on live YouTube. Luckily, we're all friends here, so we can all suffer through this without too much of a problem. I've wanted to learn this system because I love the idea of the variable forces, but we're not even to that point. I have to do some combinations to get to that point. So, yeah. Okay, so really, I don't see if it's disrupted. What the problem is? There's two rule books. There's the series rules. So retreat, breakthrough, supply, isolation effects, supply points, rebel, replacements, reinforce. Yeah. So what is? See, this is. I might have to do a quick download of the. Of the rules so I can search for disruptions. I think I already have them downloaded anyways. Have to look through. You guys know how that works out. Oh, that's as far as they go. Okay, so this turn, that's as far as they go. So I can combat with one unit, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know. This is kind of an oddball game, too. So, anyways, so they can't these undisrupted ones can't move quite yet during this turn, and once they're on their landing turn, they cannot move. So, but we have this assault. He's the only one that could attack here, which he would not want to because it's across the river, things like that. So that's basically the whole allied turn A. So on turn, so that's that one. So the combats on invasion for the beach attritional roll. So allied units perform combat normally without change in invasion situation. So that's not a problem. German units still in entrenched Texas, which I have quite a few. On game 1 and 2 may only attack fire and attritional die rolls at adjacent allied stacks once per friendly combat phase. So I've only got a couple that are adjacent. So a 1 is pinned, 2 to 5 is no effect, and a 6 is a step loss on a d6. So this guy right here, let's start all the way back over here and see what we got. So this guy right here, this 279th 16th is going to fire into here, firing 1d6. That 1d6 is going to be a 2, so no effect. They can choose 1, and so it doesn't matter, so we're just going to go with this one right here. 4, no effect. We'll do this one going against the 9RF 167th. 5, again, no effect. And then this one right here, we'll be firing here. Boom, 5, no effect. So they couldn't do too much on that one. So that's kind of nice. So that worked out. Okay, because I didn't do any combat, so I went to the Axis, which they don't have a supply. They do tactical movement, engineering, no phase. Post-invasion buildup. Invasion turn games only. Advanced game turn marker to game 2, or turn 1B. So let's go ahead. Hey, we're already on to 1B. Okay, that's kind of nice. Allied phase. Allied player executes second movement phase in a second combat phase. So I can do a second movement phase. So there's a special stage if all the units are halved. The special stage during which each player takes a second movement phase into combat phase. Thus, although movement allowance are halved, units may move twice. Refer to the game to sequences first wave, second wave. The sequence of combat. You know what? Now I know why everybody was kind of bitching about this game. Yeah, I really understand it. It's hard. It's not as clear. The rules aren't as clear as I thought they were. And I knew that would happen. As soon as I sat down to play this, I knew that would happen. But I thought I had a grasp on the rules, but I guess not. I have a grasp on some of it. It does. See, one reason why I wanted is the variable, but then it also has a combined arms that helps with that. So if you have both artillery and or not artillery, sorry, armor and infantry, you get some extra bonuses. So see, I've got how to supply effects. Support points. Rubble, entrenchment, assault. If an engineer is present in a stack and is attacking an entrenchment, shift the... Okay. But nothing on... Yeah, this is really irritating me. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little, let's do a little search here while we do this, so you guys can play along with me if you want to. Board games. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I actually have to go to Board Game Geek for it because MMP does not have a support page for it. Salerno. So I have to go here. I think I already have them downloaded, but it's just easy enough to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and then we are going to search. PDF rules by all means are absolutely phenomenal. Because it really does help. You can find things a lot easier. So may move no further than the designated beachheads this game turn, except for as a result of combat. Okay, 2, 3, 4. The unit expends no movement points to conduct an airborne mission. Okay, that's airborne missions. Invasions. Undisrupted. 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 Yep. Okay. That does not help me. Yeah, that does not help me. What are the effects of disruption? And it is no answer. Let's look at the standard rules and then we'll find out. And then we'll go from there. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I'm struggling on this one. Yeah, it's not even so. Like, when does this disruption come off? When does, it's like there's some serious problems I'm finding in this rulebook. It's, yeah. Yeah, this rulebook, I'm missing some stuff on this rulebook, and it's really irritating me for sure. Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, it's not that bad, Matt. I'm not grading papers. Hey, I'm not grading papers right now. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Like, this should be not that hard to figure out. It just really should not be this hard to figure out. This is ridiculous. Rules make a big difference. Yeah, Mike, totally, yeah. So I did the landings. I can't move. I can only move one thing. That's at the end of that. Like, it does not say when to pull off the disrupted markers. If they ever get pulled off, well, obviously they do, but when? The main rules don't show it because I searched up disrupted on the main rules. It's 0, 0. And the only disruption. Like, really, this is ridiculous. Let's see here. Let's go to the charts here. Is there a sequence of play? Probably not. Yep, nothing. I wanted to like this game, guys. I really does. There is a sequence of play, Mike. So we have the preliminary stage, which has the weather phase, the bookkeeping phase, which we skip the bookkeeping phase the first 2 turns, the reinforcement phase. Let's see here. Maybe it's in here. Nope. Because there's no bookkeeping, supply, or reserve. So that's part of the bookkeeping. There's the air and sea stage. The LA player can suck for air more, which we don't have any. No supply. So we go to movement. Supply phase is per supply phase. The X player may receive support points, conduct. So no supply phase. That's right, in these first couple turns. The allied player executes this second movement phase in a second combat phase. Oh, here we go. I see it, but I didn't see it. Okay. Game turn marker is advanced 1 box along the game turn record tracks indicating the end of the game turn. Notes naval units in coastal hexes now automatically return to the sea. Rebel markers may be removed. Disruption markers are removed. Pin markers are removed. Okay. Now I see where it is. Ugh. Yeah, there is. It's at the end, and it wasn't very clear. So I'm on turn B, so I can move. So what I have to do now, and this really sucks, is this second wave. I figured it out. Yeah. Matt, I've done enough of those. I'm good at teaching, and I can wing it that way. So now I have the second wave, so the second wave comes back up. I don't roll for weather. So basically, and if there's a disrupted unit in here, it's a +1. So it's a +4 for all of these other guys coming on. So it's going to be bad. So let's look at the 3/141. 3 + 4 is 7. Is it 7 or less, or just 7 or more? So I've got to roll 2s for all these to be disrupted. Okay. Now it's making sense now. So this one right here, we're going to roll 6. Yeah. Yeah. Disrupt. Well, the funny thing is, Matt, is I actually went through these rolls like 3 times, and I did not see that because the only time you actually get disrupted is when at the beginning. So there are no other disruptions in the game. 3. So I really got stuck on some seriously bad weather. That's okay. Some of these were first wave and some of these were second wave. It didn't really matter. Depot is going to go here. This guy's going to go here. They should really code these a little bit better than that, because these 2 right here are supposed to be first waves. Anyways, okay. Well, let's move this next one here. 8, of course. Disruption. I bet this was supposed to be first wave 2. Yep. So if this was supposed to be first wave, it was going to be +3. Oh, that's still disrupted. This was supposed to be first wave. Oh, no, that's second wave, so that's fine. Second wave on this one is a 7, so that's disrupted as well. Oops, I went too far. He's not allowed to move. This one right here, second wave, this will be +4, 6. That's also second wave, so +4. Yep. At least the worst that can happen is disruption. I don't think a supply point can actually get it. Okay. Okay, so I get a second movement phase, but of course, guess what? Doesn't really matter. because this guy was disrupted as well. There we go. Okay. So, made it through that, but now these guys... So, these guys, do they fire? Is it at 1 unit or 1 hex? I think it's at 1 unit. Okay, so it goes by the hex. So I'm going to roll 1d6 on this hex right here. 1d6 is a 1. So actually, these guys are now also pinned. Which is Shift P. Okay. So this is Shift D. So Shift P. Yay, they're actually pinned. Okay, so this guy is going to go after the... I doubt the supply depot is going to matter, but we'll roll for no effect. This guy right over here. Does this... Oh, man, it doesn't do that. Okay. So this one right here is going to roll 1d6. That's a 6. So we actually do take a step loss. I think, yeah, flip. There we go. So now he takes a hit. Yeah, finally getting some dice rolled. And then this one right here will attack. They have to be adjacent. So we're going to get those adjacent here. So he's going to roll. That's 4, so that's no effect. And then we are done with this. So we are now on game turn 2. So we actually made it through the invasion force. We only lost 1. I can remove marker. Okay. Remove markers. Oh, so that's Control B. Okay. Control B. Control B. Control B. B. Okay, we're cruising now, finally. Hey, John. Okay. So I was not able to do anything at all in these in the invasion turns. I wasn't able to do too much at all, so that's gonna suck. Okay, so we are on to game turn 2. So we got to roll for weather again. Yeah, it should have been. I think it should have. What was it? It should have been. What's his name? Not thinking Patton. It's another. It was a different U.S. commander that was with Patton. I've read his book and I can't remember. He was a cavalry guy, kind of partners with Patton a lot. I've read his book. Can't remember who he is now. Dang it. Oh, I can't think right now. Anyways, read his book. It was supposed to be him, and then politics, of course, always get involved with everything on that one. So let's go ahead and roll for the weather phase. We're rolling again. We've rolled a 3. So we have good weather. Why couldn't I have gotten good weather before? Like, a lot of these would have been fine. I couldn't get a lot of good weather. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we are on turn 2. So that's first turn. Okay. Now we're on to it here. So let's see. Bookkeeping phase. The LA player determines how many airfield he owns and adjusts the airfield marker on the air track. Well, I don't own any. So my airfield track is not going to be good at all. Okay. Where's the airfield track? Oh, is it on the other side? This map is funky, guys, by the way. Just forewarning you, it is really funky. Airfield 0 to 4. So German sport points, die -1. Allied air points 1. Die needed to attack. Okay. So we are on the 0 to 4 track right here. Okay. Because we don't have. Oh, here's. So yeah. So this is staying at 0. Yay! That sucks. Okay. The allied player determines how many victory points he controls and adjusts the marker. Well, I don't control any, so my victory points are still at ×1. That sucks. The allied player determines how many support points he receives and adjust the markers on the support point track. Okay. So. Support points. Each depot on the map generates support points per game turn. Source points may be located vary by location. A depot generates 1 point if a beachhex, 2 if a minor port, and 3 in a major port. Okay, so we actually have. I think we have 4 points because I don't think we gain any more. Oh, we do get. So what was it? Source points are located. A depot generates 1 point in a beachhex. Okay, so I have 2 depots right now in beachhexes. I have one in. Oh, where did it go? Oh, where was that? The depot. I lost the depot. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit the depot. Okay, we will need a UK supply depot because I'm pretty sure I deleted that one too. I guess I'm trying to make it harder on myself. Yeah, so there's no depot marker here. So we need one there. And then we need one. I think it's there. Yep. Okay, so we got the supply depot markers. Okay, so yeah, I should get 2 points, 2 more supply points. 2 supply points, or oh no, it's 1 each. Okay. Okay, so we got our supply points as we're slowly working our way through this place. Okay, the allied player may attempt to improve damaged ports at this time. Consult the port status chart. Okay, so Salerno's a port. I don't have any damaged ports right now. So, yep, don't have any ports. Because Salerno is a port here. There's a port, Agripoli is a port. And I'm only using A and B. So I'm only using the maps here. And Barletti, yep. Oh, have fun with the 90-day fiance. Hey, Mike, happy birthday, dude. If you're still on. Okay. So, mutual variable replacement tables. Both people consult the variable reinforcement chart, and depending on the total of both captured airfields and victory points, roll 2 dice. Cross-indexing the opponents. Okay, so if we look at the chart for the variable, okay, if I have 0, I don't have any, and I think they are going to. No, they haven't lost any, so. Oh, it's only on 4, 8, 12, and 16. Okay, so that's that. I don't have to do that one. Okay, the allied player consults the air missions. Don't have any right now. I do have my reinforcements. Which I'll deal with in a minute here. Naval movement orders between maps and port assaults. I don't have any port assaults. And so then it's this one. So mutual supply determination. Both players determine the supply status of their units. All among are in supply. The allied player may assign PEC support, conduct air and special C, and expend replacement points. Good to go. So, okay. Oh, I'm trying to think who it was. Oh, see, there was somebody, and I can't remember who it is. I wish I could remember now. Um, with Patton. Lucius. Lucius. Oh, what's his last name? I know it's Lucius. It's Lucius, and I can't remember what his last name is now. Mm, uh, General. I, not Pyle. Prescott. General Prescott. That's who I thought was probably going to be possibly doing if Patton didn't do it. Prescott. Lucius Prescott. That's who it is. Yeah, no, Lucius Prescott, or Trescott. I would. He was pretty wicked on the invasions and did a great job with that. So that's who I was thinking. If Patton would have, he would have been a good opportunity. He knew how to do naval amphibious landings because he did them for Patton during that time. So okay, so we're looking up 43 minutes, and I am about ready to go into a little bit longer issue on this. So I'm thinking what I might do is pause it for tonight. Obviously, go over these rules again because obviously I thought I had them down. I got a good start here, or actually had a horrible start because I couldn't do any attacking before, you know, on during my invasion phase. So all these nice Germans are still in their horrible places, which really sucks. So, but I do have a couple of units here that'll be able to move pretty good with that. So, but yeah, no. So far, now that once I figured out where the disruption and how crappy that actually was, and how bad my rolls were, which you guys know me, I roll like crap anyways. Um, we'll be able to go from there. But yeah, we're going to work on this. Going to work my way through this. This might take me a little while to get through, but I like using it on the Vassal, and then I can live stream it, and you guys can make fun of me. So, okay. If anything else, thanks everybody. Matt, Mike, I know you're gone. Long, private, public. John Haley, OG was on. Douglas Gerhardt, Charles, Hex to Hex. Todd jumped in. I don't know if he stayed on. We know it's good. Yeah, the map's actually pretty nice, John. I just need to go through the rule. I thought I had the rules down. Obviously, I missed the one small part. So we're going to go through, and I'm going to keep going on that. So thanks for jumping in, guys, and I will talk to you later. Have a good night.